live on the Sherry Lord Talk Show podcast. Start your day off with the Higher Vibrational Podcast with weekly guests covering spirituality, healthy foods, and so much more. Go to SherryLord.com for more info. Hello, everyone. We're so happy that you're joining us this morning. Good morning. I'm your influencer host, Sherry Lord, and thank you for joining us this morning. We have a very special guest coming on, and we just love her. We've had her on our show before. And before we go there, because we're going to be having a really in-depth conversation with her, and she is just from the heart and has a lot of knowledge and truly an inspiration to many. We are going to be doing 2 drawings today, and Bonnie is going to be giving away a 20-minute light language attunement. And I will be giving away from Satyama Publishing Company. We're going to bring it up and make sure you go to their site. It's called The Essence of Sound. And it is by Evelyn Mulders, and she's beautiful. You're going to love this book. It is a hardcover. And SatyamaPublishing.com, that's their website. They also have a Facebook page. You also want to chat hi. In order for us to do this drawing, you have to chat hi. So if you chat hi, we're finally going to try it. Before I had to do it behind the scene, but I think I can get the drawings up for everybody to see it. We're going to do that for the first time. And I just want to say welcome, Bonnie. And Bonnie Burd is a certified wellness practitioner through Southwest Institute of Healing Arts in Tempe, Arizona. She specializes in the following areas: light language therapy, coaching, Reiki Master and teacher, spiritual channeling, hypnotherapy, meditation circles, and group energy healings. She also offers the following services of Akashic Record Readings, Oracle Readings, and Regression Therapy, psychic mind, body, and soul readings, light language, and Aura and Chakras Reiki energy treatments, and Reiki certification classes. You want to really connect with Bonnie. And I'm telling you one thing, you don't forget to give her a call. Look up her website. She is on our website, SherryLord.com, and we have her information that we are going to be scrolling at the bottom in just a few seconds. We want to scroll her information on the bottom because she's just amazing, and that we love her, and that way you know how to get a hold of her. And I just want to say welcome, Bonnie. Woo, we love having you on our show.
Hi, I'm really, really glad to be here.
Yeah, and your topic today is from light to healing. Is there anything else you'd like to share about this topic? And I know it's about helping the changes, and we go through symptoms sometimes through change, you know.
Well, I think that what I really want to talk about today was treating our body as our body, our mind, our soul. They all have their own energy and their own entity, and being able to bring them all together and bring them in line so that they work as one. Because when you first get, there's a lot of light workers who are going through a lot of adjustments and a lot of health issues because of the adjustments. They may come down with something that the doctors might say it's a chronic illness, but really we all know in our heart and soul that it takes vibrational energy, it takes light, and it takes the belief that you will get better and able to bring on, what they call miracles, things that happen because you believe it'll happen, and not to take the doctors really want to say what they know, what they've learned in school, and they just want to give you, this is what they know, and then they treat everybody the same, and it's not. Everybody's an individual. Right. Everybody has a path to healing. They have to choose that path, and they have to go within and figure out, I've been told that I have whatever it is. What is it that I need to do to bring myself, because it's in balance. It's in balance. So what is it that I need to do to bring myself back to balance? And but you go through a lot of changes when they first tell you that. When they first tell you that you have something, first of all, you think, well, I'm a light worker and I'm doing all this stuff
right
help people heal and to help myself heal, doing all this shadow work, I'm doing all this stuff. So why am I being diagnosed with something like this? And then, you go through a grief process where I really feel like, why is it that I'm doing this? How is this happening to me? And you just have to give yourself a minute, because just like any other grief process, you're grieving the fact that your health isn't what you think it should be. And allow yourself to have the feelings that you need to have. And think about, what is it that, start talking to your guides, start going into meditation, start asking what is it I need to get mind, body, and soul working together? What is it that I need to get them all on the same path? And just taking one day at a time. And when you feel, and especially if you're somebody who feels like you have a huge path and that you have a huge purpose and you're supposed to be out there doing the light work or work, then you're feeling guilty because you don't feel well enough to do it. And you need to realize that the most important thing is your physical health and getting it online, because that's your grounding. That's your body is your grounding, to ground in heavenly energy in order to bring it down to the earth to become one. And so the first thing you got to do is, just with anything that you learn, is that if you're not grounded, then you can't be totally connected to divine and be that beacon of light that you're supposed to be. So just like when you learn the chakras, you have to learn that the first thing you do is find your grounding, and that's your body. Find your grounding and bring your soul back into the heart of the ground, and and that's where your health comes from allowing that light to come in through the body and search for whatever's imbalanced and allow it to become balanced. And it's just been, and I've talked to a lot of light workers, because I am a wellness practitioner who's going through a lot of health issues. And it's very upsetting when they feel like they're doing everything that they're supposed to be doing, and then it's still off balance. But they have to remember that this is a program. Our body is meant to be crystalline, and we're going through huge changes within all three of our bodies. Our mind, our mind, we have to get online, because if we're in fear, you're going to make make the disease flourish. If you listen to what you're being told, listen to, look up stuff on the internet and scare yourself, then you're going to be way out of line with that. So what you need to do first is clear your mind. Get in your mind set that I'm going to heal this. I'm going to find a way to come back into balance. I'm going to work with my guides, and I'm going to come back into balance. And then once you've got your mind in that set where it's not afraid, then you go within your heart and you go into meditation and you start working on one thing at a time. So like if you're having trouble with your blood sugars, start with the liver cleansing. Start with, go with wherever you feel. Ask your guides what makes it not work properly. Go with inside and start doing a cleanse into that organ that needs to be cleared. And so each organ, clear it until you finally got it working properly. And then eventually your body will come back into balance, because you're doing things to help clear it, so that it's not like a car with gummy oil in it fighting to work. You're putting in life force, which is water, lots of water, blessed water, eating fruits and vegetables and foods from the earth, and getting outside and getting out into the light and allowing God to replenish your soul, and connecting with the trees. And they have a lot of healing energy to help you, and then grounding into the mother, into the earth. So it's like really having to hone in on who you truly are, because we are a light being who resides in a physical body, and bringing that all together as one. And so that's what I really wanted to talk about today. And if you have any questions or anything else that you want to know about, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, and we have people watching. Please chat hi so that you can enter the drawing, and Bonnie will answer your question. So ask a question. She's more than happy to help with that. Yeah, a lot of things happen, especially when you're going through an upgrade too, or a shift of energy. What did you find the most with people who are very sensitive to this and who's aware of this? What are a lot of the symptoms, and what can they do if they're going through like a shift? You know,
Mhm.
some people get headaches. Everybody's a little bit different the way they carry it or the way it affects them.
Well, sometimes they will have lots of headaches, and the headaches is just a lot of times it's energy getting stuck, energy
Mhm.
coming in, and you need to do a clearing to take, just breath work is key. Breath work is key. Drinking lots of water and breath work. So take deep breaths, and then and also visualize that you're a vessel of purification. You're a vessel of clear light, and just keep breathing in that energy and bringing it down through your body. Just imagine it like Yahshua always shows me, like a ocean coming down into the crown, and
Yeah.
just washing everything out. And just imagine that everything that's not supposed to be, that the ocean is just eroding it out and letting it go. And so, yeah, definitely headaches, that will help. Also, I found that selenite, if you put it right here and rub it on the sides, it also helps with that. Drinking more water.
Yeah.
Water is key, because your insides or your electrolytes, everything's like bouncing around in there, and you need to get the water to soothe your soul, to soothe it. The water is all healing. And and being out in nature too, that's another peaceful way. I mean, I know right now we're in Michigan, you go outside and you about freeze solid. But if you can find a way to just stand out there for just a couple minutes, it will really help you a lot. But yeah, and also like some other symptoms, like running, having to run to the restroom, stuff like that. That you just kind of have to write it out. Try to eat foods that aren't going to run through you like that. And some people are just tired. They're exhausted. They can't find their energy. And Yahshua was showing me, it's like putting your hand behind the couch and looking for the plug in, and you just can't seem to get the plug in there. You just keep going around and you can't see where it's at. So slow down, take a deep breath, work with your guides, and say, I really need the energy. I really need to plug into God's love. Plug right into the heart of God, because that's where all the energy that's going to help you get through and really survive. And it's really survival. It's survival. Because we're just really trying to survive this. These are upgrades, is what they are.
Yeah.
And, don't look at everything like the the doctors are going to tell you only what they know. So don't
Yeah.
look at it, if they diagnose you with something, don't look at that as a permanent thing. Don't look at it as I am the disease, or I am whatever he's saying it is. Look at it as, what do I do to come back into balance? Start talking to your guides, start looking up what you need to do. What do you need to detox? Think about the way you're thinking about things. If you're thinking about, if you're being afraid, then that's going to make it worse. So just think about, okay, whenever thoughts come to your mind that are fearful, just say that I'm going to release that, because I know that my guides and my angels are going to show me the way. It's going to be okay. And so I think that's how you just kind of work your way, because you got to watch your thoughts and watch what you say. Do not become the disease. Don't say I am, or I have, because you're not that. You're a beautiful light being, and that was just something that they learned in school, that they're taught to tell you. So you just ask God how to heal that imbalance, and that's how you really go about holistic healing. It all starts within the heart and within the mind, and bringing the body, the grounding, into balance. And so that's what that's all about.
Well, that's wonderful. We want to say thank you for Kathy. She'll actually will be in the drawing as well. And I tell you, anybody that's watching, please make sure you chat hi or chat something, because we want to put you in the drawing. And we have 2 drawings today. So, Bonnie, this is just a lot of changes happening right now in the world. There's just a lot of energy shifts, a lot of new energies coming in. Is there an easier way for people to ground? Because a lot of people have a hard time grounding. What do you suggest?
I think that, just being able to get outside. I mean, just immediately, whatever is going on is better. Even if you're here in Michigan where it's cold, walking from the house to the car. It really makes you feel better. Just being outside. Honestly, that's the easiest way to do it. Some people have grounding pads. Like if you're somebody who's at an office and you have to be at work all the time, if you put a grounding pad under your feet or put one behind your back by your tailbone, because your tailbone is what sends out sends you into the ground. So that might work. Or even at nighttime, sleeping on a grounding pad too would help you. If you're really having trouble grounding, that would really help you a lot. Drinking lots of water grounds you up too. So yeah.
What's a grounding pad? I've not heard of that.
Oh, you can get it. Google it. Go and Google grounding pad, and it
Wow.
looks like a yoga mat. It rolls out, and you either put it under your feet and you plug it in, and it does the frequency of ground of the earth, or you can put it under your feet. You could put it in the bed at night. A lot of people use it, and I have one. It's really nice. It's really nice, especially if you're really stressed. You really feel like you're at work and you can't get outside. Putting that grounding pad under your feet will help you out a lot.
Oh, that's
Absolutely.
wonderful information. And
Mhm.
also a lot of things are shifting even within the chakras. Do you have like a really nice meditation for people that might help them? Because some people they're visualizing, but it's kind of nice to have a little method. What do you
Yeah,
suggest meditation that they could do?
sure. Um, do you want me to do one real quick or?
I think it'd be wonderful. I think everyone watching would like to participate in that. I think it would be wonderful.
All right. So everybody just close your eyes and just relax. And I want you to just imagine the sun and how beautiful and vibrant and golden. And right in the center of the sun comes the love from the heart of God. It's coming down through the sun and it's being energized through all that. And you're just going to take a deep breath and you're going to breathe it all the way down to your crown, to the top of your head.
Mm.
And just feel it expand. And you're going to imagine that this Makarba, this little star, is coming in and it's moving left on the bottom and right on the top. So it's moving out anything that no longer serves you first into the lights, being dissolved into God's heart. And then the top part is bringing in God's light, filling it up with love. So you're just going to take a deep breath. Let the Makarba begin, filling and releasing. And then you take another deep breath. Drop it into your third eye. And you imagine that because you have a front and the back, that the star is going through the front and out the back. And the beautiful God's love and light is now flowing out it. Take another deep breath. Breathe it down to your throat chakra, allowing that star to move front and back. And just relax. And any thoughts that come into your mind, anything that, because we're in the throat chakra, you might be someplace where you didn't get to speak your piece or something that you felt like is holding you back. You just allow that to be healed. Send it into the light to be healed. Just let it go. Give forgiveness. Allow that healing to begin. Take another deep breath. Breathe it all the way down to your heart chakra. People, places, things might come to your mind. See the truth in it all. See both sides of the story. Allow it to release. Let it go. Take another deep breath. And as you do that, you feel your sacred heart light up in between the throat and the heart chakra, bringing in God's love even stronger. Just pause for a little bit. Allow the heart to clear. You're being in love. And I'm going to do a little bit of light language to help clear it. To orupakaya nayatra shatapakoni niyatra iti niyatra ashtapakayana. Ikia miyatra ashta mi itri ishi mi itri mukuro miyata. Take a deep breath. And Yahshua says light language is a prayer. and all language is heard. So even if you don't know how to do light language, you just say a prayer there and help release it, help move it out. And then we're going to move down to the solar plexus, and the stars moving left and right, releasing. Take deep breaths. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Now we're going to bring your power breath back. Take a deep breath. Breathe in God's love. And now we're going to move down to the sacral, relationships, creativity. Anything that's getting in your way is now being released. Just take deep breaths. Breathing in God's love and God's light. Moving down to the base chakra. This is where your fears are. This is where everything that gets in your way because of fears and this is your foundation. So we want to really clear this out. So things that are coming to your mind now, we're going to allow it to be sent to the light to be healed. Take a deep breath. Shifting it out. Take another deep breath. Bringing in light. Now we're going to shift down to our earth chakra. This is where all your connections are. Connection to the mother, connection to the animal kingdom, connection to the elementals, to the earth, to God. So below is so above. So it's all clearing out, and we're making clear connections. We're going to do some light language to connect you in, to ground you in. To ora pikani yatra ishte epikaya na shata pokomiata ishiamiatra ikimiatra ututumia itianyata shata pakaya naya ututumi iti imiotro otro ustra. Feel that connection. Feel the vibration under your feet. It's now coming back up like a beautiful river of light all the way up through all your systems, all the way back up through your crown, all the way back to the heart of Mother, Father, God. And then take a deep breath. Systems is complete. You are connected. And so we're going to open our eyes ever so gently.
Thank you, Bonnie. That was beautiful. We just want to remind our listeners who are watching to please chat hi so you can enter the drawing, which we're going to do in just a few minutes. And this is wonderful. Bonnie, that was beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we close?
I was just going to let everybody know that, if anybody is going through some sickness or illness or chronic illness, or they need help, just get a hold of me. I do sessions, and if you just need balance, or you just, need to help find your life purpose, I'm there to do that too. So, yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful, Bonnie. We so love having you on our show, and we'll have you back on our show. And what I like to say is we're going to do the drawings really quick, and then we're going to talk about how to get a hold of Bonnie. And this is new. Usually I run it behind the scene, but we're going to try something new. So make sure you chat something to enter the drawing. And this is the first time I actually got it on the screen. So we're going to shift something here, and we're going to see how this works. So hopefully we'll do it on here. If it doesn't work on here, I'll have to go behind the scene. Hold on. Let me see if I can go behind the scene and run it and see if it lets me. Whoops. Hold on a second. You can hear me. Let me see if we can get it up. See if you can watch it from where we're at. We hit draw. Let me know if you're seeing anything. If not, I'll give you the name. Let me go back up. Nope, it didn't. I'm hoping it would work. Give me a second. Got to go back. We're going to see if we can do this real quick. We're going to try it one more time. We're going to hit draw. You got to give it a second, see if it works. If not, I'm going to take it down and do it behind the scene because it'd be a lot easier. I've been working on this. This is a new tool that we just have not gotten yet. So to work properly on screen, but we're going to stop the screen on that one. And I'm going to go up behind the screen and I'm going to do it a different way. We're going to do it this way. This way will be easier than the way I've done them. And this is really interesting. It's not working, but this is going to be really easy because we only have one person who had chatted. We have a lot of people watching, but not everybody chats. We really like to chat. And we want to let Kathy Thorsten know she won the Essence of Sound Healing. And because she's the only one chatting, she will also win the 20-minute session with Bonnie of 20-minute light language attunement. So get a hold of Bonnie, and if you need her information, just email me at sherrylordpodcast@gmail.com and I will forward it to her, a phone number or an email address, and I will forward it to her. Congratulations. And we're just so happy to have you, Bonnie. Now, again, how can people get a hold of you?
They just email me at Ignite Quantum Healing. It's my email is ignitequantumhealing@gmail.com, and or they can get a hold of me through Messenger on my Facebook page, which is also Ignite Quantum Healing. So that's
you have a YouTube page.
Yes, I also have a YouTube, and it's also called Ignite Quantum Healing with Wellness Practitioner Bonnie. So,
that's awesome. And we also have her on our website too. So it's at www.sherrylord.com/podcast. You can get information about Bonnie. There's links there. So if you want to check out all our pages and you can't quite remember how to get there, go to our page, click on it. You go right to her sites immediately. She's amazing and we love her. And she's from the heart, 100%. And we also want to say thank you so much for joining us, Bonnie. And like I said, you've been a blessing on our show, and we're happy to have you. And we will see you soon. Thank you.
You're so welcome. Love you.